We're in March, just a few months to go, and Silver Cup starts. The preparation for us, though, has been ongoing for quite a while. After the Bronze Cup, it became clear that if we were going to be able to compete, we had to get our fitness levels much higher, our strength and recuperation levels also a lot higher. And I think Tunisia in the Sevens tournament was a precursor to the Silver Cup. Do we have players who are actually prepared to go that extra mile? Do we have players who understand that they need to put in so much more in order to be able to compete with the best? Do we have that special spirit that we can call a Ghanaian spirit in order to reach where we need to reach in order to win? And we learned a lot from that preparation period. Certainly one of the things that came out of that was that our fitness levels were good. They could be better. Our strength was not strong enough, so we had a program for people to get into the gym and to strengthen core muscle sets. This worked to a point until we had some who believed that hard work was not the way forward for themselves. Whatever be the case, we've now reached the point where the Silver Cup dawns. And we're looking very much at saying, how many of those people played throughout the season? Because I've always had a program that says, Ghana first, i.e. local Ghana first. Who are the players that we have here, that we can develop here as the core of our team, rather than looking outside, which has been the program policy that we've had. The Silver Cup is not the Bronze Cup. It's a lot higher. And we've moved an awful long way from the time of the Bronze Cup. Pan-African, our main sponsors, have given us scrummaging machines, for which we are very grateful. My dear brother Mauro Komatsi de Simone, has given us the concrete blocks and metal trimmings to make sure that the scrummaging machines are secure. And this has given all clubs, especially in the Greater Accra region, the basis to train with and prepare themselves. And through the league, we saw that there was one club in particular, another club to a lesser extent, that was using the equipment that was provided to provide us the technical platform with which to play rugby at a competitive level. So a lot of preparations are going on our side. As I said, we changed the structure of the league to start this year because our focus on the board is not the domestic league. I only get involved because of the cash situation that pertains to most of the clubs. But our interest is really in saying, do we have the material? We know we got the technical ability, Coach Dallas in particular, the great Colin Osborne, the superb Stuart Amar, and the exceptional Dr. Ross Patita form the technical basis of Ghana Rugby, which has taken us to the success over the last year or two. Now, as we assess what happened over the year, it's very easy to see those who didn't play at all. Obviously, they will not be considered. Those who are still too injured and cannot recuperate, we have to look at. Those who didn't play any matches or half a match or whatever else, and therefore rule themselves out. Those who got real potential, who could perhaps be included in the squad, taking us forward. And we're looking at all of this as a way forward. For the players from abroad, though, the challenge is also quite large. Because we are no longer looking for you because maybe you played in France or Italy or England or South Africa. There's a number of tests you need to get by. And we hope that you'll pass the first one, which is about your physical preparedness for the Silver Cup. Stuart Amar has drawn up a program, and I insist everybody go through it, because how we're going to afford to fly everybody here, look after them, camp, take care of them, and send them back home is something which, even if you're not a mathematician, you will appreciate is going to be very, very expensive indeed. So let's hope you all pass Stuart's test. When Dallas returns, there will be an immediate blast test with 20, 30, 40 athletes. And let's see whether those rugby players are even fit enough for us to consider. That's the first test, before we hand them over to Colin to make sure that they are the right material and can do the right things in the right time. I am, as usual, optimistic. There have been a number of players who this season have been standout. There have been a number of players who we've seen in the different clubs have come a long way. And I do hope that they will be part of the Silver Cup squad. We're not going to run through the whole list now, but a number of players, Michael down in St. West has shown himself look, let him come and work with the guys up here if they'll allow him, and let's see how far that they will go. William from Accra Rugby Club, truly exceptional as well, and I think could fit in very, very well. There are a couple of the Canes, the Hurricanes boys, who have also done quite well, and there's some who've gone backwards a little bit from all the clubs, and we've got to weigh this up as we go forward. Positionally, we've seen players playing in other positions during this tournament, and we have to really weigh up and see what does that do for us at the Eagles level. We have a number of great players coming in from outside, and I hope that they all pass the Stewards test. It'll be great to get additional ballast, as I call it, in the big boys. I hope they're able to come out, Miles and the rest. And I know that Frank is taking things very seriously. I've been watching his videos and his tapes. Are they good enough? Only time will tell. But we've got a very strenuous program, a very expensive program that leads us into June. And I hope everybody understands that. Look, what can I say? 3-4 years ago, before I came into Ghana Rugby, the players who were playing for the national team are no longer playing for the national team. Most players who are playing now actually started playing when we got on board. So there is no bias, there is no preference. It's who's best at the right time and who has the right attitude to fit in and make a wonderful team, a wonderful period where people are bonded together and we have a synergy that is a Ghana synergy to take us through for success. So good luck, guys. At this stage, I'm not involved at all. Let's see if you can pass Stewards test first and foremost.